They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Glad to have you with us in San Jose, California, home to the San Jose State Spartans. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Bulls will put toe to leather and we'll get started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So San Jose State's offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Bulls offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down coming up. Wants to fire on second down. Got a man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. First down for the offense. Gets the back moving. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Takes the easy completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Brings up second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. Got his man quickly. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Makes a move, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. He'll do it himself. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. First down here for the offense. Quick strike complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. It's on target and complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And the Spartans are on the move. Off play action on first down. Working that left side now. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, San Jose State. Looking for the tie with the extra point. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering him. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know these guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. A quick pass to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give to the tailback. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. It's a reverse. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. The screen, and watch out. Inside the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Spartans are in the hurry up.
With a big opportunity in the red zone.
They'll throw it from the red zone. A little release to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got him in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Spartans! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it has gone final in that fascinating Pac-12 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. San Diego State stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of the 6-1-9. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday as we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
And first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He's got his man across the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack.
It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll keep it on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
San Jose State, 14, South Florida, 10.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Lost a throw on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He fires one deep over the middle. It's caught. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, San Jose State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at CFB Stadium.
He'll put toe to leather and get this 2nd half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. the grab. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Bulls decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led him to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And that's a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Working the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that is another first down.
Lost to throw again. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Back open in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat that sends it downfield. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Get it out on the screen. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do, and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me. They're trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that first.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. On the run, still looking. There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And first down for the offense.
Running back searching for a hole. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down convert. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Bulls will punt this one away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Gets open down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
At the 31, offense facing 4th down.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
27. 3rd down coming.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together.
It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, USF! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
That's such a great job by the defense because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave up a completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out? They're able to scoop it, score. That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play. And overturn the call. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Find some fresh air. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Red pass, it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Spartans. In the window for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
31, South Florida, 10.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Looking for more room. Touchdown, San Jose State. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under fire. That pass not close as he got twilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Going to sling it on second down. Unloads to the right. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And the Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. To the air on second down. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here comes the heat. Finds his tight end. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. With the clock running, this should be the final play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another